Hello everybody, hopefully an OK Editor 357 here, and for today's video we're going to be doing something a little bit different. As you can tell by the title to today's video, we are going to be doing a playthrough of Battle Royale for Your Heart's extended demo. This demo, as well as the Kickstarter to the game, are going to launch January 25th, so keep an eye out for that. And before I begin, I just want to give a big thank you to the kind Legend X Games for giving me this demo early to play through on my channel. In the description below, I'm going to have links to all the good stuff. Their Twitter account, the Kickstarter to this game, which will launch, like I said, on the 25th, the Steam page. So if you're interested in what you see here today at all, take a look at those links. And this video is also a great chance for me to see if, I am good at doing Let's Plays and entertaining. That could be the alternate title to this video. Well, let's see if he's good. And if you guys like this sort of thing or like my commentary walkthroughs, please let me know down in the comments. I wouldn't be opposed to doing more stuff like this, like maybe playing through the visual novels I review on my Twitch account or on my YouTube account here. I just ordered a webcam because I feel like it's a good thing to have for school because classes start soon and, everything's online. But if this ends up going well and people like it, I could see myself doing more stuff like this. Maybe I'll make myself a little VTuber icon. But that's enough chatting. So what Battle Royale for Your Heart is, it's a visual novel that parodies, well, first of all, visual novels and anime tropes alike, but also the growing Battle Royale genre of video games that I think really kicked off with Fortnite. It's gonna be parodying, like I said, visual novel and anime tropes, tropes related to like Battle Royale story types, and also just like making fun of like the online gaming community. Well, wow, the way I said that sounds harsh. It's going to be, like I said, parodying the online gaming community, but also at the same time, it's a celebration of all those things, like a celebration of the online gaming community and visual novels. And I really like that sort of thing. Like, something that comes to my mind is Danganronpa. To me, it's like a parody of like anime and murder mystery, and it makes fun of all those like tropes and archetypes, but also at the same time, it embraces them, revels in them, and it makes something really unique with them. So I'm all about that sort of thing. Scream is like a horror movie that makes fun of horror movies, and Scream is like one of my favorite films ever. So I'm really excited to play this game. While admittedly I haven't played many Battle Royale video games, I have noticed that they are obviously a trend, and I like the Battle Royale story type to begin with, and of course I love visual novels and anime. So I think that's enough talking. Let's get into it. I really like the title screen right away. It gets you like a very, Battle Royale tactical vibe to it. And we're going to begin.
Low. One tap for sure. Just keep applying pressure.
Okay, Samurai Striker. So just a heads up, the way I play visual novels is I speed through dialogue even when it's one with voice acting. So there's a good chance that like a lot of this voice acting isn't gonna be heard. Like I'll make sure for each character you can hear like one or two lines by them, but I might speed through and just read it myself. I don't know. This is my first time doing it. We're gonna figure it out as we go along. Let's go.
Yes, let's go. Easy win. Striker Sunshine. Thanks for the follow. You're too kind. You know that?
You know what? This actually, I like this. I don't know. I feel like for a lot of visual novels I play, when it's Japanese voice acting, I feel less bad skipping it because like I don't necessarily understand what they're saying. Like I see the translation, but I understand the individual words. But this guy's voice acting is really good, and I'm digging it so far. And I feel like it'd be awkward to have me talking over the voice acting. So maybe we'll keep going as it is for right now.
Oh, Trap King with a $100 donation for pulling the win. Thanks, man. You rock.
Hell yeah, dude.
New subscriber. Thanks so much, EPG.
This is how I like to imagine myself when I upload a new video, except for none of you guys have donated $100 to me, and like, how else am I gonna buy anime body pillows?
Okay, you guys are spoiling me here. Let me make an announcement real quick before I have to log off. This weekend, I will be entering Legend X Games' newest tournament, the Fighters Cup. Players from all skill levels are invited to join me, and I want to see you guys there. No promises that I'll go easy on you because you're a Strikers fan, though.
Hell yeah, take advantage of that. Be like, hey man, can I get an autograph? Yeah, stab. Knife to the throat. Boom. I would take advantage of it. I'm not a good person.
Go to LEG's website for more information.
Leg.
Can't make it, I'll be streaming the whole thing. This is Samurai Strikers signing off. I'll see you all very soon. Love ya.
You don't love me. You made that very clear in the divorce papers. Oh, cool. So this is a character select. So you can choose between a male and female avatar. Since I am male, I will be going the male route. But maybe during like replaythroughs of this demo to see all the varying story or romance routes, I'll go the female avatar. But for now, let's check out this guy. He looks cool. We got 2 voices to choose from.
Hey, what do you mean character selected? Hey, what do you mean character selected?
Trying to figure out which one I think sounds more like me.
Hey, what do you mean character? Hey, what do you mean character selected?
Alright, I don't know if it's actually accurate, but I'm gonna go with voice 1.
What do you mean character?
Let's confirm. Are you sure you wish to proceed? You won't be able to change character voice or appearance later in the game. Alright, let's do it. Hey, what's your username? Oh, that's cool, cool. Alright, let's go. Okay. I don't want to type out my whole YouTube username, so let's go. Okay. Editor 357. That's pretty cool. I am positive. Yep. Registration process completed. Please enjoy Battle Royale for your heart. I shall do my best. So far, I'm digging it.
Character selected.
Oh wow! So I have like it's like I'm right in the game. I have like an HP bar. I'm assuming up in the front. We got what looks like history log, save, load, quick save, settings, title screen. You know, I really like that. I like that the like various functions of the game like have like game icons. Like this is what you know, like healing like you would in a like Battle Royale type game. For no good reason, I'm gonna save to just because I always do that when I start a visual novel. I do a save right away, but I'm on page 3, so let's try that again. I like this window. Close window. All right. Huh? Who said that? I look around the dark cavern widely for the origin of the voice, but apart from myself, the chamber is empty. Pebbles line the ground in. A few stray weeds have grown through the cracks in the floor. The air is damp and humid, a pairing that makes my skin crawl. I need to get out of this musty-smelling place, and fast.
Hey, what do you mean character selected? I barely got a choice here.
He said the thing. He said that when I clicked on him. Boom. Evidently, my avatar is stuck in this camouflage shirt, khaki pants, and scratchy scarf until I start buying some points. All the cool outfits are locked behind a steep paywall, and that's how it be with these games. I can understand if a new jacket gives me more armor or something, but if all it does is make me look cooler, I'll pass. I like that. I've always, from the very few games I've played, I've always been, you know, actual, like, value over style. Although I do like some cool character designs. I know I shouldn't be fussing with my appearance since it isn't a reflection of myself outside of this competition. But still, I would never be caught wearing something as basic as this sad excuse for a military outfit. It's a shame, too, because underneath it all, this avatar is pretty hot. And if I were wearing a more stylish outfit, I'd feel more comfortable. Yeah, if you were wearing some Sonic the Hedgehog t-shirts. Right? I wish I could change into something more comfortable with brighter colors, less cliche. Alright, let's say, I'm going to overwrite the save here, because why not? I'm going to go more comfortable. I'm a comfort guy. It doesn't matter. Who needs to look good during a publicly streamed and documented tournament at which hundreds, if not thousands of people will be watching? Pfft, definitely not me. What I'm wearing doesn't determine the outcome of this competition anyway, right? Well, that's a flag. I feel like I'm going to die now because I didn't choose the right option. They're going to be like, oh, you should have gone with the bright colors. It would have made the bullet not hit you. Don't ask me how that works. I mean, I'll look like a total scrub compared to everyone, and they'll totally gain up on the noob because they'll think I'm easy prey, but that means absolutely nothing. Oh no, I'm totally doomed. Yeah, this would be me in this situation. This is very much me. I readjust my beige scarf. There has to be something I can do to distinguish myself from the rest of the competition. I twist the end of the wool fabric to the side of my neck in an effort to individualize my default outfit. It itches, which is just a minor inconvenience in the larger scheme of things. The placement of the starter scarf looks kind of unkempt, sure, but it's different if I keep it slightly draped over my right shoulder. I'll go ahead and ruffle my hair a bit. The wild look could totally work. People may think I've been in a fight and came out on top. You're wearing a hat, dude? Don't mess with the unhinged or something like that. Don't mess with ow, the edge. The coarse wool scratches my neck as the scarf snaps back into its original position. What in the... Who the heck is touching my scarf? Great. Is this some kind of game mechanic, or is someone messing with me? I try to move the scarf again, but it returns to its original position. It happens over and over and over again until I finally give up on trying to force the seemingly magnetic neckpiece out of its intended position. Ah, come on. Fine, whatever. What if I add something instead, like a bag or a... Oh, crap. That actually got me. A darkness cascades over the underground cavern. Huh? What the heck? Silence deadens the room. The humming of the wind against my ear dissipates. The silence is more than unnerving. It's unnatural. My arm just outwards with... My... Oh, jut. My arms just... Oh, wow, I cannot speak. My arms jut outwards with the force that pulls my heartbeat through my chest. Automatic death. I can't move an inch. I feel crucified. Posed like a scarecrow in an open field. A massive white word flashes above my head, and my invisible bindings almost prevent me from making out what it says. Yo, this would actually low-key be terrifying. Imagine you're just like in this like foresty area, then like everything around you is dark and you cannot move. And then you just look up and see loading. That'd be creepy. L.A. Dick? What does Ladig spell? Is it a brand name, a company, something in another language? Slang?
Tip number 357. Shotguns are most effective up close.
That is true. If you want range, don't go shotgun. What?
Hello?
Can you tell me what's going on? Why can't I move? This feeling is unlike anything I've ever experienced. Well, mostly because I can't feel anything. Not even my lips uttering a few words. This is certainly strange.
Tip number 357. Shotguns are most effective up close.
Yeah, I heard you the first time. Can you please tell me what's happening to me? Hello, darkness, my old friend. Seriously? No answer now, huh? My first time entering a battle royale, and it's already off to a great start. Hello? Come on, answer me. You've got to have something else to say. One-man act right here. As seconds pass, nothing happens. I don't regain feeling in my body, there's no noise playing in the background, and the voice is silent. Is this all there is to the Legend X Games Fighters Cup? There must be something more. There has to be. This is actually the whole visual novel, just the loading screen. Oh my gosh. That was not the best delivery. I'm never going to make it out of this abyss. This is my end, isn't it? Trapped in an infinite loop of nothingness, unable to move anything but my lips to scream for help. I can think of at least 10 other ways I prefer to die, and all involve loud noises and explosions. Yes, I've already decided my death. I am skydiving into an active volcano while live streaming it. So y'all, when I am 90 and ready to kick the final bucket and you want to see a man get melted by lava, check out my Twitch. I kind of pictured my last breath on a stage, accepting an award for being the best battle royale ever known to man, when I'm like 57. Dude, that's young. When I'm like 57 or something. I mean, like 57's a decent age, but like, aim for like 70? Dying paralyzed in the dark before I win my first battle royale match is the absolute worst thing that could ever happen. Wait, I'm not really going to die, am I? I was just being dramatic. I can't be dying right now. I have so much to live for. Alright, so this guy's a bit of a drama queen. I like that he like went on this weird tangent about how much he doesn't want to die, but now he's like, oh wait, crap. Wait, no, I actually don't want to die. This would be me. I would try to distract myself from the thought of death by thinking about death, but in an overdramatic fashion. We're complicated people. We really are. Still nothing. Okay, this is absolute torture. A little bit of music or something would be nice. I currently work at a retail job where there is no music in the store. It is maddening. No, not even that. Fine, I don't need music anyway. I can sing. Country roads take me home. Ugh, so now what do I do? Really? Come on. Oh. Hey. The floor begins to rumble beneath me, and I instinctively reach out to steady myself. I reach out to steady myself. I reach out to steady myself. Yes, I can move again. Thank goodness, I really thought I'd die of boredom in that darkness. Or, in the very least, lose circulation in my arms. Light spreads, and the room comes into focus as I flail my arms around. I'm in the same underground cavern from moments before. My feet are planted on the hard ground, and I can move them. I take a few cautionary steps forward. It's dark, the only illumination glowing from the small cracks in the ceiling and the lanterns lining the walls. My eyes catch on to something I didn't notice while dressing my character. A spiral staircase resting in the middle of the gathering area, each step pristine, as if no one had ever stepped foot on them. Hey, spooky voice, what's happening to me? I wouldn't call the voice spooky. If anything, he was just a little too enthusiastic for the situation. But I mean, I would be too if I got to talk about shotgun. Oh, there's a bug in my room. Well, that's gonna freak me out. I don't know where it went though, so we'll just leave that be. Because if anyone knows, it's gotta be that random voice from earlier, right? Honestly, I don't have much to go on.
Tip. Shotguns.
Yes, I understand. Shotguns are effective up close. Does the voice have anything else of value to tell me? Anything at all? Loud laughter echoes off the stony walls. It's so boisterous and hearty, it vibrates through my whole body.
Hey, newbie.
Hey, newbie, that spooky voice is just the announcer of the game. The messages are pre-recorded. They can't hear you. This guy's cool, giving me some shadowy vibes. A man, no, wolf guy, grins at me. His large, pointy teeth are the first thing I notice, followed by the stunning dark blue and white fur combination. He looks so confident and assured as he practically towers above me. I try not to let out a squeal or shrink back from the man who clearly wasn't here before. Aside from my slight fear, there's confusion and a bit of jealousy. I don't know who he is, how long he's been standing here, or how he got here, but this man is in a league of his own. He looks ready for an intense battle with his fluffy fur, an ammo belt, and very impressive teeth. So if I wonder if the clothes option I chose earlier actually changed, like who I ran into, or if right now none of the choices I made have mattered much. But, okay, so I was wrong about the voice acting. It's not constant voice acting, which kind of works out for this playthrough. I remember reading it was partial voice acting, but I thought maybe I misread. So, like, each of the characters will have pre-recorded dialogue that they'll say at times. It was just the intro that was fully voiced. And me? Ha! I look like a scrub with my unoriginal, unimaginative outfit. And pouch. I have a pouch. If I can't convince this Battlehound that I'm equally prepared and can handle myself, he'll eat me alive out here. I'll have no shot at victory. Who's saying he won't right now? Keep it together. I can't give anyone any reason to doubt me or my abilities. Yeah, just, believe in yourself, man. Oh, I knew that. Wolfman taps his foot to an imaginary beat. His red scarf moves with him, which looks way cooler than an ugly beige one. He even has double piercings on his ears. I will say, this guy does look dope. Oh, he's reminding me of the cat guy from Log Horizon, Meowta, or whatever his name is. He just looks so cool and sly, and he's just in a kitty cat body. Okay, I'm going to stop with this whole outfit thing, but I am going to be jealous until the day I die because, hot damn, he's a freaking wolf. That must be another paid unlockable, right? Either way, it's badass. Yes, I'm sure you know a lot about this competition. Look at your commanding presence and stoic posture. You're not a new player, I can tell. He's being serious. Crap, I guess I picked the right outfit. You can? Well, duh. That's because this isn't my first rodeo. Yeah, definitely not. You're yelling into the air about a loading screen. Oh yeah, you're a fake noob, pretending that you've got no skill so people go easy on you. Aw, I love misunderstandings. Not even a real noob would be dumb enough to not know about loading screens, so he thinks we're real bad at being fake, which I guess is better than him thinking we're just bad. He smirks, taking a small step towards me as if he's scrutinizing his prey. I can't help but gulp. Gosh, he's gonna eat me alive. I didn't know Vor was in this visual novel. My favorite music artist of all time, John Bon Jovi. Living on a... Nah, I can't turn the word prayer into a Vor pun, I just can't.
You do know what a loading screen is, right?
Wow, you gotta be pulling my leg. You're not pulling my leg. Wow, I'm really concerned for your partner. Partner? What partner? I don't have a partner. Romantic or game-wise. Are we supposed to have a partner? My hand flies to my face. I can't hide the reddening of my cheeks from his gaze. You're not going to take on the whole competition by yourself, are you? It's a duos tournament. I mean, apparently I am. I didn't know this was a duos tournament. Dude, how much did you not know about this going into it? You had to, like, read and agree to stuff, right, my dude? Crap. There's no way I can take two people on at once. And what if another team joins in on the attack? This is fine, totally fine. Yep, I'm definitely not sweating right now. I'm gonna see if I can access the backlog real quick. History. Oh, that's really cool. It's not like a generic, it's like on the little, like, you know, like, I mean, you guys can see it. It looks like a game, like, clipboard or something. I like that. That's dope. Confirm. Alright. What am I gonna do? Tell him you have a partner. Express your genuine confusion. Panic! Well, we've already proven to this guy that we can't lie. He figured out that we're just that bad at video games that we don't know what a loading screen is. I honestly don't know how you're in this tournament if you don't know that, but... now we're going big. We're just gonna go all-out panic. We're not gonna express confusion. Ah! That's how I interpreted those exclamation points. My breath quickens and my heart constricts. Oh no, this is not good. I'm at a huge disadvantage right now. I was already nervous about going it alone, but now... Oh gosh. There's no way I can do this on my own. I place a hand on my pounding heart in an attempt to calm myself, but it's no use. What am I gonna do? You okay, kid? The wolfman snaps his fingers in front of my flushed face. I take in a sharp breath and exhale. At least this guy's nice. Like, he's explaining it. He's, like, seeing if we're alright. Like, this guy seems cool. If he doesn't have a partner, I'd like to team up with him. Totally. I'm totally fine. Listen, being a solo isn't that bad. Did you do a random fill? I don't even know what that is, so I'm assuming my my main character doesn't either.
Random what?
Yep, that's about right. I love this game already. This guy is so stupid and incompetent. I'm being very harsh when I see myself a lot in him. But he does embody, like, the noob, as elitist as that sounds to say when I don't actually play video games. But I like it, because he's up against this, like, cool, tough guy who's like, well, you did at least, you know, the bare minimum. And he's like, I didn't even know there was a bare minimum. You can be paired up randomly with someone who's also solo. I'm sure it's not too late to do it. I mean, I think I don't usually pair up with randoms. This is a lot to take in. Is there a problem? Let me not make my noob status any more obvious. No problem at all. You know, what's wrong with going solo? I'm not saying I'd do it, but if someone were... It's definitely possible. Oh wait, this is it, Wolf Guy. It's definitely possible. Some people go solo because it means more limbs for them, or they think others slow them down, or they just don't have any friends. Don't attack me. I prefer the odds to be in my favor. Yeah, I get that. I'd prefer that too, honestly, but we'll see where this takes us. I'm guessing you have a partner? Wolfman smiles slyly at me. He sticks his tongue out. I'm just kidding. He lifts his arm towards his face, checking a watch he's clearly not wearing. Oh, would you look at the time? Only a few minutes until the games begin. If you want a partner, better find one before we get ready for boarding. Man, the artwork in this game is really good. Like, the background looks so detailed and very video game-like. And the character sprites are all really cool so far. Can I ask you? Sorry, kid, my team is already full. Maybe in the next game. Add me. Notification. Midnight Fighter has become your friend. Hey! My fictional character has more friends than I do in real life.
You know, I like your style.
Hit me up if you survive your first tournament. I'd love to play with you sometime. I don't know how casual he means survive, but the uncertainty makes my stomach twist in knots. Surely he doesn't mean that I'll die. Not really, anyway. Eliminations are just disqualifications, right? Yes, totally. Why would it be anything else? This is not Sora Online as far as I know. Although, why did I have to put on headgear? I gulp and tap my stomach in a fruitless attempt to settle it before I look back up at the Wolfman and try to appear excited. Really? You'd like to play with me? Yeah, next time you play a game, you'll see me on your friends list. They'll tell you if I'm available to link up. Oh, this guy seems cool. He feels bad that he can't do it now, but he's like, next time, buddy, next time. His username is Midnight Fighter. Huh. I'll definitely shoot him a message if I make it through this game in one piece. Hey, look over there. Why don't you ask that other noob to be your partner? I look to where Midnight is pointing and see a woman wearing an outfit similar to mine. My biggest fears are already coming true. I'm going to blend in too much with the other new players. Nothing about me is intimidating. Others will think I'm an easy target. Who's going to remember a player in a default costume? No one. Ever. The other newbie gazes around as if they've never seen a cavern before. She reminds me of a tourist. I don't look like that, do I? Or what about that player over there? He points towards a glowing white light only a few feet ahead, but there's no one there. Maybe Midnight sees something I don't? Is it because he's a wolf, heightened senses or something? That's a player? What's wrong with them? Looks like they haven't loaded in yet. Poor guy. I'm hoping they're just a late edition and don't have a slow connection. He looks seriously bothered by the other player's slow load time. I wonder why. Maybe it'll slow down like the whole match, or maybe it has some dramatic backstory with long load times. Okay. The light begins to sizzle out and reveals a woman with a frilly pink dress and hair that most certainly defies gravity. She's gorgeous, and I'm taken aback for a moment. Midnight notes my expression with a laugh. Everyone is smitten by Twin Tails at first. She's a tough contender, though, so don't let the glitter fool you. That was amazing. You guys can't see me because I don't have a webcam right now, but I was just vibing to that song. Midnight pats me on the back and lets out a hearty laugh, aware of the amazed expression on my face. He motions for me to join Twin Tails in her strange display as if it's the most natural thing in the world. I can't quite put a name to the kind of dance that she's doing, but it looks like she's having fun. I settle my attention back to the players in the room. In a few short minutes, all 100 of us will be set free to attack each other. I hardly think this is an appropriate time to dance. Freaking dance, dude! Why are you dancing?
Do you need a reason to dance?
Boom, best character right there. Dancing's not a crime, unless you do it without me. Unless you do it without me. She switches up her dance routine, this time tossing her arms in the air and releasing a shower of confetti. Considering that we're going into battle, yeah, I think I do.
Boo.
Boo. Lighten up. Now glitter bursts from her pigtails. This noob over here doesn't know about our respect system here in the trenches of war. Oh, really? The dance is something we call a gesture. It's our way of communicating, especially for players who don't like to talk. Oh, so that was a gesture. That's pretty cool. Yeah, watch this. I guess I could see how that would just look like stupid dancing to someone who doesn't understand. Midnight does a graceful flip in the air, landing on his feet. A gesture. It makes sense. Well, kind of. I'm just going to pretend like it does. Otherwise, I feel like I'll be swallowed up whole. More vor. Man, I miss the days when I could just go into college regular classes. That thought came out of nowhere. Back to the game. I guess I really am a noob. I didn't realize Battle Royales had their own subculture with unspoken rules and traditions. Twintail rolls her eyes at midnight. That is so lame. I can do something way cooler. I'm not... That's my best Twintails voice. Twintails follows Midnight's lead, doing some sort of clapping and shuffle combination. Midnight doesn't reply. He simply places a hand on her shoulder to signal her to stop. He steps forward with a menacing "I'm watching you" motion with 2 fingers pointed towards his eyes and then straight at me. Apparently, their gestures come with music because 2 very loud and different tracks are playing simultaneously over each other. Or is the music in your head, buddy? It's like I'm watching a display of dominance because neither of the 2 stop trying to one-up the other. Midnight starts to jam to some techno pop while banging his head in the air like a rock star. Twintails follows suit by doing a dramatic single-person waltz to a classical piece. This looks like so dumb and fun, but like really, this is like the fun of online games. You just get to interact and have like stupid, dumb fun with people and just goof around with these avatars. So I think this is doing a good job for representing that. I say as if I play online video games when I really don't, but I understand the appeal, I promise. Probably. I wish they'd stop already. Party pooper. Really, this sounds terrible. The shrill techno music combined with the loud classical piano melody is jarring. The 2 tracks, one upbeat and the other relaxing, completely clash. Finally, they calm down. There are other forms of respect. While gestures are universal, some players will be more appreciative if you do things like nail a really cool headshot. Heh, I did the same thing last week at my uncle's funeral. Yeah, they didn't appreciate having to get a second casket. I feel like I should be taking notes. Gestures, headshots, something else. Okay, I've got this, I think. I really thought I'd enter the game, shoot some people, and leave as a champion. Guess not. Oh crap. Wait. A loud bang shakes the cavern walls and rock begins crumbling down the side. I flinch and cover my head with my hands. Get down! Oh, I didn't realize that was going to be voice acted. I leap to the floor and press my face to the ground, hands behind my head. The sound continues, more distinct and more frequent. It isn't a cave-in. No, it sounds more mechanical, like heavy machinery. I've heard this sound before in movies. Gunshots! The sound remains steady for a few moments, and I don't hear any screaming or shuffling of footsteps. Does anyone care that someone has opened fire? It's hardly fair to begin the competition before anyone has even had the chance to scramble. My guess is in this waiting lobby. You know, people can just fire weapons without any consequence, so he just looks really stupid. Get up, kid. Huh? What's he on about? I poke my head up. I love this game so much. I already love it. It's just this cool, dope, like wolf Sona just laughing at me, cowering down like an idiot. He nearly topples over with laughter. Twintails frowns next to him. She's not as amused.
Aw, Midnight. Leave the newbie alone.
Haha, I'm sorry, but no, he deserves to be mocked just like everyone else who doesn't understand. What's happening? See for yourself. She steps aside and I see people shooting each other. One of them looks like the default avatar from before. He's haphazardly spraying the wall, ground, stairs, and even the nearby player with bullets. But nothing is happening. Nobody's hurt. No screams of agony or blood splatters. I know that players don't really die when they're shot, but don't they feel any pain? Doesn't it hurt when bullets hit them? Apparently not. If no one was even flinching, they probably don't register. I'm confused to say the very least and still afraid. The obvious answer is they're all paintballs, except for that can't be the case because paintballs still hurt. Twin Tails rushes towards the two shooters. My heart races. What is she doing? Twin Tails stops in the middle of the gunfight and twirls around like she's performing in a grandiose show. The shots continue rushing out like a broken dam. A flood of bullets pelt Twin Tails' body, but she remains very much unharmed. The bullets hit her chest and vanish without any casings dropping to the floor. No one got hurt. Everyone is completely healthy and in a best-selling manga series One Piece. Twin Tails returns to Midnight and I. So, you're alright then? I lean in closer towards Twin Tails and search for any wounds. She isn't frazzled, so it appears she's in good shape. In fact, Twin Tails giggles and pumps her fist into the air. You know it. Jeez, I'm an idiot, aren't I? Midnight and Twin Tails look at me expectantly, as if I'm the one who owes them an explanation. Midnight calms down considerably, finally finished laughing at me. He swipes at his eyes one last time and then bares those fangs of his again, but this time in a bright and vivacious grin. Sorry, kid, but that was hilarious. How should I respond? I'm gonna try and play it off and try to joke. What? That I was scared, or me trying to save both of you from an attack? We all know what I thought. Someone was opening fire before the competition even began. I was seriously startled by the sudden gunshots, but Midnight and Twin Tails were unbothered. They knew that there was nothing to be afraid of in that moment. It's obvious that their courage and intellect outweigh mine. Those are two things I need if I'm going to win this game. Oh, and some experience. At this rate, I'm going to be the first one eliminated. Don't beat yourself up, newbie. How are you supposed to know that there's immunity in the lobby? This is your first competition, right? That's abundantly clear. No need to remind me anymore. You mean these guns shoot blanks or something? That laugh is amazing. Praise be the voice actor who recorded that laugh. Midnight slams his hand on his thighs, laughing at the funniest joke in the world. Me. Well, he hasn't met me. Hopefully no K-Editor 357, so he hasn't met the biggest joke in the world. Be nice. Twin Tails slams her fist into his shoulder hard enough that I can hear the impact. These two must know each other really well. Ah, that's right. She called him by his name earlier. I wonder, are they duo partners? Midnight puts his hand behind his head and shakes with delight at my naivety. I still can't say that word right for some reason beyond me. Glad to see he's getting all the laughter out of his system. I'm sorry, kid. I'm sure. Ah, you're really something. Twin Tails scowls at him like a mother scolding her child. Anyway, think of this little cave as a training ground. People can shoot each other without penalty until we reach the surface. Then the fun really begins. You ready for the party, kid? I gulp. I'll admit I'm still a little nervous. Before I can formulate a suitable answer, the floor begins to rumble beneath our feet. It feels like an earthquake and lasts only a brief moment as the cavern's ceiling and walls begin to crumble. I look to both Twin Tails and Midnight to see if either of them are alarmed. They're not. Rather, they seem to be in awe of the rising pillars covering the avalanche of rocks. Whoa, this is new. The devs updated the game right before the big tournament? I didn't get a chance to read the patch notes. Midnight laughs. Of course, you're never prepared, Twinny. Her face twists in anger at his words, a dark cloud cascading over her otherwise delicate features. You know I don't like that nickname. What, Twinny? I think it's kind of cute. Say that again and I'll break that pretty face, tough guy. She clenches her fist and stomps on the floor like a child having a temper tantrum in the toy aisle. This Twin Tails is nothing like the one I met mere moments ago. A magical girl with a temper. Good thing she didn't have to be in the show Madoka Magica, because I wouldn't want to put the fate in the universe in her hands. Offended by Midnight's words, she's not doing a good job of holding back her feelings. Midnight doesn't flinch at her words, even though they are aggressive enough for me to take a step back. Instead, he laughs, holding his hands over his stomach and nearly doubling over to catch his breath. I get some big, like, just standing by, like, I fear no man vibes from him. Or, like, there was that one bird meme where he's like, I see no god up here, but me! That's him. I'd love to meet the man behind the wolf Sona, but that's not how this works. Pretty face. I can't with you, Twinny. You're too much. That is my uncomfortable groan. I cleared my throat, trying to prevent Twin Tails from biting Midnight's head off at the use of the nickname. Less competition, although it wouldn't really damage him. You guys sound really close. I mean, not like you only ran into each other in the lobby. Maybe. Doesn't matter, though. In this tourney, we're competitors, not friends. She crosses her arms and twirls dramatically to face the marble pillars in the middle of the cavern. The avalanche from moments ago did little damage to the infrastructure of the cavern, but I'm not questioning it anymore. Clearly, things in here don't work as they do in the real world, no doubt. This is a game, so I have to suspend my disbelief. Though it looks like Twin Tails doesn't know what's going on either, so at least I'm not alone in my confusion, for once. Not friends, she says. Midnight places an arm over her shoulder. I expect her to push it away, but instead she lets out a small huff and stomps one of her pastel pink sandals. Pastel? I really need to learn words. Looking at her standing next to Midnight, the difference is very glaring. Not in the obvious fact that she seems to be very much be human, but in the way she's dressed and how she carries herself. Twin Tails is a beauty, but a beauty who looks like she belongs on another planet. A princess, a fairy, an anime girl, a fairy princess anime magical girl. I don't know. But her vibrant pink dress and ridiculously long pigtails don't look like they'd help her in this competition. She's got no armor, no pouch or knapsack to carry anything, and those open-toe shoes. She looks like she's going to a costume party, not entering a battle. While I know players can dress their avatar however they like, it's still weird picturing soldiers at arms with someone like her prancing around. That's online games for you. Besides, his ridiculous outfits probably have some stupid stats to them that don't actually make sense, like most female costumes in video games. Her bright colors will surely allow others to spot her easily. What's more, she seems very unbothered by the pressure of the competition, so sure and confident of herself. How? How do I get that confidence? If you find out, please let me know. I personally bought this hand lotion called Confidence, and all it did was, it was just hand lotion. It wasn't even really good hand lotion, so I think I got scammed. Well, tell me what those pillars are if you're so dang smart. He shakes off her words and points directly at the pillars, now pulsating a lively green. Were they doing that before? Must be for leaderboards. Oh, like to tell our scores? Not ours, theirs. He motions to the pillars with his head. The green light has faded away, and in its place are two pictures. One is Samurai Striker, an online celebrity and the user with the most subscriptions on the mainstream streaming platform, Stitch. Definitely doesn't ring any bells to, any streaming services in real life. I'm not a fan or anything, I spend a lot of time on the internet. Anyway, the other picture is of a woman I've never seen before. Of course Samurai Striker gets his own pedestal, but who's that girl? I've never seen her. A new competitor already at the top of the leaderboard? No way. Wait, you're sure it's a leaderboard? Could it be something else? I mean, I don't know what else would warrant their faces in the middle of the lobby, but... Samurai Striker is being endorsed by the game devs. You can't go 2 seconds in this place without seeing his face or someone mentioning his name. Twin Tails looks disgusted as she says these things. Oh no, does he have a done dirty past? Or maybe she's just jealous. Striker is famous around these parts. So this could very well be a marketing tactic. Maybe the devs have finally succumbed to the soul-sucking demon called capitalism and are trying to market him for profit. I mean, yeah, money, baby. This is the only Battle Royale tournament you've entered, isn't it? You haven't tried any other circuits, Soldier Battlegrounds, Fantasy Realms, Forks and Knives, or even the low-budget one with the blocks? I'm not really familiar with Battle Royale tournaments. Everyone I know won't stop talking about Legend X's competitions, and I heard there was a cool mystery prize, so I figured I would give it a shot. Well, that is a winning attitude right there. But hey man, you can give it your all. Those were definitely referencing. The blocks was very obviously not Minecraft. It was very obviously talking about Roblox. I mean, come on, people. And totally not because Samurai Striker told everyone to come and join him on his stream. So he doesn't want to admit he's a fanboy. my main character's story arc is just going to be accepting his fanboyance and buying Samurai Striker merchandise, specifically a hoodie, just like my Scott the Woz hoodie. Leg is the best at running these sorts of tournaments. I've tried every battle royale out there, but Legend X's community is one of the best. I've made so many memories there. There's a serene smile on his face as he talks, giving me the impression that this game is something he truly cares about. I may not know about all of the other battle royale games, but I'm excited to be part of this one. And even though I'm a huge fan of the devs, battle royale games are notorious for stealing from each other. Those leaderboards are from another competition, Summit. Summit, Soldier Battlegrounds, Fantasy Realms, Fork and Knives. How many competitions are out there? Midnight is truly a seasoned competitor. I can't keep up with that. I sound like some kid jumping on the bandwagon. I can't help but feel like an imposter as I look at both Twin Tails and Midnight. They belong here. They fought their way to the top, and here I am because of some open lobbies. No, don't take that attitude, man. Listen, you may be a noob. They may have gotten here through experience, but your being there is just as valid. Everyone's got to start somewhere. Even if you don't win, man, you tried, and that's what matters. I'm sure Legend X's devotion to their community is why they'd simply let a new player without any experience enter the tournament. But that isn't a bad thing. The reason I chose to enter this competition was because of the accessibility. Maybe I'm overthinking it. I'm supposed to be having fun. A slap on my back jerks me back to reality, and there goes gravity. Both Midnight and Twin Tails are grinning. They don't have to babysit me and explain the rules, especially because I'm supposed to be their enemy, yet they haven't walked away. Yeah, these two are kind of cool. I like them. I think that girl on the leaderboard is his duel partner. Weird. Why is that weird? Striker doesn't play with girls, and everyone knows his duel partner is Rex. Everyone but me, apparently. Who's Rex? Rex the Kid is his full tag. He's a famous streamer like Samurai Striker. The two of them are always playing together. Maybe it's the sour expression on Twin Tails' face or her crossed arms, but I get the impression that she really is bothered by this whole situation. I don't know if it's the fact that Samurai Striker is playing with a woman, that this Rex guy isn't his partner anymore, or something else entirely, but her whole demeanor has changed. Forget about Striker. He's a chump. Chump. I'm serious, Twinny. He dips his head low and gives Twin Tails an almost indiscernible nod. It's such a fluid motion that I almost miss it. Twin Tails straightens up and nods ferociously. She pumps her fists in the air. Samurai Striker is a total chump, and he's going down. I know that you did get upset about the Twinny nickname this time. Exactly, that's the spirit. These guys are so supportive and nice. I hope everyone else I meet are going to be this nice. Or maybe I'll just meet some backstabbing, horrible people. I can't tell if Midnight is a fan of Striker or if he's trying to be supportive of Twin Tails, but something about this situation leaves my stomach unsettled. I don't really know what to make of it. A familiar voice rings throughout the spacious cavern.
Attention all participants! Please ready up with your partner behind the elevator. All random pairings can find each other by looking for the player with a name above their head.
Ah, Mr. Spooky Voice is back, and this time he's not talking about shotguns being really effective up close. You miss the shotgun talk, don't you? Because you've been shotgun through the heart, and you're to blame. Darling, you give love. What does he say has me worried, though? With all the commotion, I've forgotten that I still don't have a partner. Does Twinny have a partner? I've got to find my partner. See you in the competition, kid. Good luck. Luck, right. I'm gonna need it. Who's your partner, Middy? 1, don't call me that. 2, don't worry about it. Oh, so he has a nickname he doesn't like, too. I wish I knew that. He saunters off, leaving an empty feeling in the pit of my stomach. The next time I see him, we'll be facing off in the battlefield as competitors. I was beginning to enjoy having both Twin Tails and Midnight as support. Come on, I'll show you to the elevator. She gives me a gentle smile, and I shake the disconsolate thoughts from my head. It's really peculiar that she and Midnight aren't paired up together. I get the feeling that they'd work well as a duo when they're not insulting each other with nicknames. I wonder when the two of them met and just how close they are, but the opportunity to ask has come and gone. Is your partner waiting for you by the elevator? Nope, my usual partner is very sick. She's got the flu, and while she insisted on coming to fight still, I couldn't put my sister in that kind of danger. So I'm going to carry the torch for us. A sister? What would Twintail's sister look like? Would she be as fabulous and flashy?
Alone. As a solo. My choice?
Just saying, we could team up. If you slow me down, you could shoot me in the head when I'm not looking. I've played with a lot of people, but my sister is the only person who can handle my long-range playstyle. Wouldn't feel right going into it without her. So Magical Girl has long range. Maybe she uses a Magical Girl bow and arrow, and her sister just has knife. She dismisses the conversation with a small wave of her hand. She's a long-range fighter, huh? I don't know if she meant to let that information slip or not, but it would probably do me good to take note. Twintails continues forward. She's alone in this big competition, just like me. Perhaps I could convince Twintails to be my partner. Yeah, help a new bow. Please, I need it. I need it, please. Please. Hey, Twintails. But my words began to taper off as I noticed the gigantic elevator against the wall. The sides are exposed, offering little protection. It looks more like a freight elevator than anything designed to transport people. Twintails notices that I've stopped to stare at the elevator. Don't look so frightened. This is only the boarding area. You can use the terminals to register your partner. You might want to do that, unless you plan on going solo. When I turn to look at her, I see a reassuring smile on her face. She gives me a slight nod and heads over to a nearby screen. Everything looks to be automated. First the spooky announcer voice, and now this. There's no one here to operate the elevator. Twintails follows my gaze and snaps her fingers. Ready yet? So, once I get onto that elevator, the competition begins? Come on. She places her index finger under her chin and lets out a giggle. How can she be so calm? Oh crap. How she can be so calm is truly a marvel. She doesn't seem the least bit nervous. Oh, I forgot to add you to my friends list so we can play together later. Duh. Notification. Twintails has become your friend. Now you have 2 times the amount of friends I do real life. What the hell? Twintails stops moving despite the line that is forming behind her at the terminal, but no one seems irked. You'd think everyone would be hostile, given that they're heading into a battle to the death, but apparently everyone is too distracted to care that she's blocking the way. She's a celeb, a magical girl celebrity. We let her do what she wants. Well, Twintail gives me a thumbs up and turns back to the terminal. Without looking up from the bright screen, she continues to talk to me. When you're ready to head into the game, just log into this terminal with your partner. See? It's so nice, like, that these, like, experienced players took their time to help a noob out. I'm sure there's people like that with, like, you know, all sorts of, like, online games. And while I don't play them, I appreciate you doing the good work of helping them out, so thank you. She motions to the machine, which has 2 keyboards sticking out from the front of it, one for each duo partner, I suppose. It would be so easy to input my information next to hers. You need to ask her first. Don't do it without asking. First, the idea is small and intrepid. I actually begin to think that it's something I should do. I mean, she has no partner, I have no partner. Why not? But Twintails said she couldn't do the competition without her sister, and I'm not her sister. I can try to be. I can raise my voice. Nope, I'm not even going to do that. Maybe her sister has a deep voice. I don't know. I don't know the sister. But the point is, if we're going to do this, we need to ask her and not just be like, yeah, we're partners. But I approach the terminal and extend my palm over the screen. My fingers stretch a bit further than the perimeter of the terminal's casing. I hardly recognize myself anymore. It's as if these fingers belong to someone else entirely. And I guess they do. The tan skin and lightly etched wrinkles are foreign to me, but for the time being, this is who I am. This is me, just like the Greatest Showman. On the outside, at least. Thoughts of the competition run rampant through my mind. I'm actually here. With each second that passes, it becomes more real. I'm actually in a Battle Royale tournament. I'm actually going to compete with 98, maybe even 99 other players. And yet I can't help but feel a sense of foreboding. It's exciting, yet terrifying. I can't help but think about why I'm really here. Anything new and exciting is terrifying, my dude. Why am I really here? Oh man, we got some options. Well, let's see what we got. I'm here. I'm ready to show the world what I'm made of. I want to prove that I can do something great. I want to take down the competition and get into fights. I want to meet some new friends and see how far I can push myself. I like the last one, so that's what we're going to go with. I want to meet new friends and see how far I can push myself. This is totally new territory, and what do you do in new territory? You explore. I'm not really the most popular person in my hometown. I only have a few good friends, and none of them ever really enter competitions like this. So I killed them because they were useless to me. Of course, some of them know who Samurai Striker is and have even heard about Legend X's competition. But have they ever entered a Battle Royale tournament? No. I want to meet different kinds of people. Midnight and Twin Tail seem really nice. Can you imagine how many more amazing people I'll be able to meet? Yeah, but there's also probably a lot of not cool people. Just keep that in mind. But Midnight and Twin Tails are nice, so. Not only that, but I want to see how far I can actually push myself. Who knows, maybe I'll surprise myself in the competition. I'm not expecting first place, but top 25 would be really nice. Top 10? That's like a Watch Mojo list, even better. I'm excited to see what the game has to offer me and what it allows me to find out about myself. No matter what, I'm going to give this competition my all, even if it may seem scary. Nothing can stop me. Not even the naughty little voice telling me not to enter Twin Tails as my duo partner. A quick glance over at her assures me that she's not paying attention and is busy mingling with a few of the other competitors. Two of them I've never seen before, but one... They look like me, the same default outfit and the same look of awe and curiosity on their face. I saw them earlier, shooting about haphazardly. Part of me wants to go up and introduce myself. I like that the female avatar, or whatever avatar you choose, I'm assuming it's the same for female, the avatar of the opposite sex is like a character in the game. I think that's cool. I don't like that I'm about to enter her partner without like getting her to agree without her consent. Like, is it because I chose that last option? I don't think so. I think this is just the path I took, but I don't know. I don't. If we're both newbies in the competition, perhaps we won't feel so alone. Maybe there's some kind of camaraderie in being oblivious, because at least we could be oblivious together. There you go. The other part of me is screaming to type my name in as quickly as I can. I could be paired up with Twin Tails. She said she didn't want a partner, but how could having an extra hand hurt her chances of winning? Because if you slow her down or screw her up, man. And also, it's just not cool. She doesn't want a partner. Let her do her thing. I desperately do not want to enter this thing alone. It's a little selfish, but I can't help entertaining the idea. What should I do? Talk to Twin Tails and friends. Okay, good. I'm not about to do her dirty like that. I'm about doing it clean. It's not right to betray Twin Tails' trust like that. Yeah, buddy. With how nice she has treated me in the short time since I met her, it really does feel like we've grown a bit closer, and I don't want to spoil it. I walk over to Twin Tails and the other newbie that she's still talking to. Twin Tails is chatting with another girl. Hi. I awkwardly wave at the newcomer and default to a placid smile when she looks back at me. She pushes a stray piece of hair behind her pushes a stray piece of hair behind her hair absentmindedly, and her eyes fall to the ground. My eyes follow her gaze, but she doesn't seem to be looking at anything in particular. Did you sign up yet? I shake my head. I got distracted by... I glance at the girl and gulp. Her. I got distracted by this girl who looks as new to the Battle Royale scene as me. The girl scans me with impassive eyes. I can't help but shrink under her gaze. There's something aggressive about her glare. I was just explaining how the competition works. Twin Tails places a hand on her hip and lets out a heavy sigh. The blonde girl has her eyes shut and two fingers pinching the bridge of her nose. Yep, she looks absolutely done with the whole conversation. Maybe she wasn't as excited to talk to the newbie as it appeared. Anyway, the terminal is behind me. She gives the girl a pointed stare. Something about this girl annoys Twin Tails, but all I can really acknowledge is the fact that the new girl doesn't seem to have any fancy gear, like me. I can only assume that she's inexperienced. Yeah, I wonder why. She doesn't like her. Maybe she's just getting upset and getting sick of talking to noobs. The same assumption that I fear people are going to make about me. I'm prime target number 1 because of my supposed lack of skills. I gulp. Thinking about it makes me even more nervous. The terminal is over there? The girl points right past my head, and I resist the urge to offer the answer that I'm not 100% sure myself. Mm-hmm. Twin Tails begins to tap her foot impatiently until she finally lets out a huff of air. I'll see you guys on the battlefield. Good luck, OK Editor 357. Thanks, waifu. Twin Tails sends a wink in my direction and bounces off happily, forgetting the new girl at once. Even if I wanted to ask her if she was sure she didn't want a partner, she's already gone. That just leaves me and this girl. I can't help but feel like Twin Tails dumped the unwanted conversation on me. Well, gee, I'll have to thank her later. Friendship. I turn to look at the girl and offer as many words as I can manage in this very awkward situation, which there's going to be none. Hi. I try waving awkwardly at the girl, but she looks like she wants absolutely nothing to do with me. She looks through me at Twin Tails' retreating figure. It's very clear that this girl doesn't want to talk to me, but I'm still going to try to make conversation because, well, why not? Why not make as many friends as possible? Maybe they'll spare me if we run into one another in battle. It's worth a shot. Hey, are you new here? She lowers her eyes at me and shakes her head. The hair sticking out from her messy ponytail is hitting her eyes, but her mouth is what's troubling me. There's a big frown accentuating the reddening of her cheeks. Just because I don't have a fancy outfit like everyone else doesn't mean that I can't kick everyone's butt and win this whole damn competition. She's grating her teeth and any harder and they might crack. Yeah. I nod vigorously. I don't want to be on the receiving end of her anger. You, totally can. Kick butt. My butt. And everyone else's too. I like that he's just awkward. Like, he's trying to be supportive. But he wasn't trying to talk down to her. We're trying to bond here. Have you ever seen a Persona game? I'm trying to increase that social rank. We can do it. I like whereas he is, like, immediately not confident because of his, like, generic look. She's like, yeah, but I can still freaking kill everyone here and their family. Yeah, I can. She's wearing a sullen expression, eyes downcast and lips downturned, but something about her seems unsure. Maybe it's the way she's not looking directly at me, or the way her body is slouched just slightly, but I get the feeling she isn't as confident as she's letting on. Oh, so she's putting on a show. Well, fake it till you make it. That's just the way to go sometimes. I can't even fake it till I make it. I just break and cry. Okay, so what do I say to that? How should I continue this conversation? Alright, everyone. I am going to stop the video here. In the next part of the playthrough, we are going to either ask her her name, ask her what her deal with Twin Tails is, or call her bluff. And I'm assuming we're pretty close to the Battle Royale section actually starting, if that's included in the demo. But the next part to this series should be coming out soon. Once again, if you want to check out info to this game or the people making it, all their links will be down in the description below. Thank you everyone so much for watching. Thank you again to Legend X Games for giving me the chance to, do this. If you guys enjoyed this type of video, let me know. My voice is very sore now, so I'm going to clock off. But until next time, this has been hopefully an OK Editor 357, and thank you everyone so much for watching.